Hi, this is Dr. Johnson, and I'm going to walk you through how to do an annotation for a children's book. Now, an annotation you're already familiar with because you see it all the time on Amazon and other websites. An annotation simply means you're getting basic information about the book, like the title or the author, as well as a short description, a paragraph or two about what the book is about. Now, for our class, we are going to use a very specific annotation model that's been developed by the BYUH School of Education. And instead of just giving you the blah blah, because you'll have access to this 2-page sheet, I want to walk you through an actual example using this book, The Scrambled States of America, a great book about geography. Now, for your annotation, you can see the first thing you're going to want is the author's last name, comma, first name, period. Parentheses, year of publication, period. Title of the work in italics letters. You get the idea. This is the basic information about the book. Now, I could go to my sheet here and I could say, the author's last name for this book is, and I could type it all in, or I could go to Amazon and see that the author's last name is Keller Lori, and I could type it in, L period, and then I could go back and see the next thing I need is all the parentheses on when it was published. That gets a little obtrusive. So let me show you a little shortcut, because you could go in and type all of this information in, but then it gets a little cumbersome. So let me show you another way you could do this. With access to the library website, BYU Hawaii Library, I have simply searched for the Scrambled States of America, and here the book is. The library has it. And by the way, this works for a lot of library websites, not just for BYU Hawaii. But if you actually go to the details of the book, in the BYU Hawaii Library, over here on the right-hand side, you can see Cite, C-I-T-E. And if I click on that, it brings up citations for the book. And one of those citations is the APA format. And so all I really need to do is copy this and then go back to my annotation example. And I am going to go ahead and paste this in. And there it is. Now, a few things that I need to change. I need to make sure that the title of the book is in italicized. And I don't need this copyright 1988 at the end. Let me just see if there's anything else I need. Author, year of publication, the name of the book, the location of the publisher, and the publisher. So I have all of that information in. Fabulous. Now, for the second line of my annotation, I'm going to go down to it. Whoops, excuse me. There we go. I'm going to go down to a new line, and I want the number of pages in this book. So down to a new line, the number of pages in this book. If you don't have the book with you or you don't want to count, just go to Amazon and scroll down here to the product details, and it will tell you that this is 40 pages. Awesome. So I'm going to go back 40, and I think PGS is what the proper one is. I'm going to look at my example here. I spell out pages, so I'm going to do, since I'm the one that said that, 40 pages. Awesome. And then I believe I need a period, a comma, and then the target audience. And I know the Scrambled book, States of America, this is for probably 1 to, I would say, 9-year-olds. But if I'm not quite sure, once again, Amazon, I go here, and you can see it says preschool through 5th. So, I'm just going to go ahead and use Amazon, and for these product details, it is okay to go ahead and use Amazon. This is not plagiarizing, because we're just getting basic information about the book, or what we would call common knowledge. And then the format or genre, the format for this is a picture book. So picture book, and then the genre for this, I'm going to call this fantasy, because it is a kind of a funny, crazy story that goes on. You'll have to read your own book to do that. And then the last one is the ISBN number. Now, some people get a little bit intimidated by that, but once again, Amazon is our friend. When we go to Amazon, you'll see the ISBN. This is an identification number. It's unique for every book. And the 13 length one is the one that's preferred. So I'm just going to copy that and paste this right in. Fabulous. Now I forgot I don't need to capitalize that because it's not a formal name, and I don't need to capitalize that. It's not a formal name, and I don't need to capitalize that. It's not a formal name. So now we have our basic information. That is great. You can always double check my example to make sure that it's the right way, or even look at some of these other examples to see if it's looking the same way as the others. Now I should note that over here I missed a comment, ISBN. All right, there we go. We are ready to go onward. First thing I forgot. Sorry, I've messed up my text, so I'm just going to say normal here. There we go. Now, I've already written my one paragraph description. I just hid it from you. But that's the second part of the annotation, is a paragraph that kind of describes the book. It's usually short. It's just one paragraph, 60 to 150 words. Some annotations I've had to write, they limit me to actually 45 words, and that can be really hard. In this annotation, it should be your own work. It shouldn't be copy and paste. So write what you feel about the book. And also it's appropriate to put if there's special features in the book, such as an author's note, a reference, or a glossary. So for my annotation for this book, I've just given a couple sentences about what the book is about. I've given a little bit of my own opinion on that, which is great in an annotation. It should be more informational than an opinion. So make sure to stick to kind of an information with just a little bit of opinion in there. And then notice here at the end I've said that it also includes some basic facts. And that is how you annotate a book.